Hello and welcome. This is Amy G with Divine Energy with today's energy reading YouTube. If you like this, go ahead, click like. If you want to subscribe, you can do that as well. So excited to be able to communicate with you all today. Wow, a lot has been going on. But I have to say, right off the bat, April, thank you, April, for blessing us with your undying hope and relief. And for many, March has been a challenging time. It is almost as if we are at the tail end of being birthed into April. And wow, as I see it, I love it. I love it already. April has hopes, dreams, manifestation. I love seeing those words, and I love seeing the vibrance auras around each of them. I really do. For what we may be feeling, I've gotten that from quite a few people. The physical is we're getting more familiar with our bodies, and imagine this birth is birth into a new attire, new bodysuit, so to speak. And so you might notice some aches and pains, and why is my back hurting, or why is my thumb joint hurting, or this one particular part of my ankle. And I just ask you to think about, if you have children, think about when they first started to walk and they were getting acclimated and kind of wobbling. And that's kind of where we are right now. We're just kind of wobbling through this new body, and asking ourselves or asking our friends and family, man, I just don't get it. I don't know why, but my shoulder, it feels kind of achy. On the flip side of that, you might feel exhausted, or you might feel exhilarated, exhilarating energy pulsating through you. And with each, it's all in perfect timing. All of it is in absolute perfect timing. Don't think for a doubt that it's not. And a lot of us have noticed that space of ask and you shall receive. Ask and you shall receive. Just a few days ago, I was pumping gas, and I want to say it was Thursday. Yeah, I want to say it was Thursday, right around the new moon. And I remember having this moment of purging. It just came out of me, this internal dialogue that just came out loud. And I was like, when are these gas prices going to get back to normal? And then I realized, I said it out loud, and the gentleman on the other side, he just stepped forward and poked his head around the corner, and he said, well, it depends on what your normal is, I guess. And I thought, whoa, drop the mic. That can apply in so many different facets of my life right now. It's not about the gas prices. It's not about any one particular thing, but all of it as a whole. Isn't that true? What is our normal? So when we feel out of balance and we want to, we get frustrated, we get like, well, I want to get back in balance. I want to get back in balance. And we sit here and take a deep breath and ask yourself, what does that normal, that new normal look like? Because I'll tell you what, in this new space, new is the more common word we are seeing, feeling, and being. And it makes me giggle. It makes me so happy. And at the same time, it's like, wait, did I just say that out loud? Because it's all so new. So embrace this space. I say embrace this space. We are letting go of the old paradigm. So the old way of doing things, the old way of checking in with ego. Okay, wait, is this reality? Check in. Is this going to be okay? No. Because our reality has changed, and it's changed to a space of feeling. How many of us, and you might have to sit with this for a second, but just really think, before you make a decision, especially the last few days, weeks, no, I'm going to say days, you make a decision and you're like, I'm going to have to think on that. But really, instead of thinking on it, you're going to have to check in and see how you feel about it. So I've really been shown the power of the present moment. The power of the present moment. There was power. There was an enlightening moment, an opportunity when that gentleman said, it depends on what your normal is. And it's beautiful, beautiful beings like that I think of as earth angels that came down and sprinkled a little sparkle right onto me for me to see. This is light. Where you may feel heaviness, there is still light. Where you might not know, maybe it's in that space of not knowing, that you take a deep breath and you know it all. And if you don't know it all, that's the space of 100% that we need to be in, that we are in. And that's the discovery. That's the childlike being of being birthed in this space right now. Right now, this powerful, beautiful, angelic space. And we are so fortunate to be in it, to be living it, to be breathing it, to be experiencing it right now. How lucky are we? And for those of you, which I'm not excluding myself, but for those of us that have had challenges, oh my gosh, let's even scale back to February, March, and into April. So we had some challenges that we may have had to face, or at least that's how we looked at it. You may have said, even though this might really be challenging, what is the lesson? What is the lesson? And a lot of us have relied on faith, and how lucky we are that we have that, and to keep the hope. But in that space, we then moved up to the letting go. Letting go. And in letting go, we're making room for the new space. The new space. That could be in moving, that could be changing jobs, changing relationships, changing into a new chapter of our lives. And let's be honest, we're taking with us some of the old paradigm, but we are also letting it go. So in those changes, there may be fear. There may be fear, and rightfully so, right? We're stepping into a brand new space. We are conditioned to have fear and uncertainty because we don't know of this new space. But I want to share with you something that I was shown by my guides. Change that fear to courage. To share with my brothers and sisters and friends from all over the world who are going through the same thing on one level or another. So we look at the words and we choose empowering words. Because again, this is a new space, new opportunity. Why not? Truly, why not? In some of the releasing, you may have experienced sadness of the old ways, waving goodbye to the old ways, packing up and letting go of the old ways. But just remember, in the new space, you may not need the old quote-unquote stuff. And this new space is very light and very bright. And I just wanted to pop in and I wanted to share with you guys because I'm so excited. I really am so excited. And they don't give me all of it at once because, oh my gosh, that might be too much to digest. I don't know. But I do have to say, from what they've shown me, from my heart to yours, feel it, breathe it, and believe this is going to be a good ride. It is a good ride. And you just stepped in it.